Sault College is set to receive more than $6.3 million for employment, apprenticeship and training initiatives. Sault Ste. Marie MPP Ross Romano made the announcement earlier today. Employment Service receives the bulk of the funding at $2,334,565. The Literacy and Basic Skills Program is receiving more than $663,000, and the Apprenticeship Enhancement Fund is receiving over $263,000. In-class training will be receiving funding to the tune of $1.6 million. The Youth Job Connection is getting a piece of the pie with just over $1 million. Youth Job Connection Summer is getting $223,200, and the Canada-Ontario Job Grant Program is receiving $198,889. Dr. Ron Common, president of Sault College, says these investments will shine a light on the need for ongoing training and skills development. Ontario is reporting 1,396 new cases of COVID-19 today, with 17 deaths related to the virus. The new case total is a decrease from yesterday's record daily high of more than 1,500. Health Minister Christine Elliott says there are 440 new cases in Toronto, 440 in Peel, and 155 in York Region. Toronto is set to move to Ontario's red zone of tiered restrictions tomorrow, while imposing measures of its own that will extend certain restrictions that have been in place. Elliott also says there are 1,018 more resolved cases and 40,509 tests completed. There are 452 people in hospital due to COVID-19, 106 in intensive care, and 67 on ventilators. Sault Ste. Marie police continue to investigate a fatal stabbing in the city's East End. On TV's Dan Gray has more.
A murder occurred on the east end of Sault Ste. Marie last night around 4:30. Lincoln Luda is the communications manager for Sault Police Services. He tells us more.
At around 4:30 on November the 12th, officers responded to an altercation here on Muriel Drive. Upon arrival, an officer did find the victim suffering from stab wounds here in the area. The victim was taken to hospital, later succumbed to their injuries. We did want to point out that there was an accused taken into custody. The accused, as well as the victim, are known to each other, does not believe to be a threat to public safety. As I told the two of you, there has been a publication ban put in place. So this is the information that I'm able to share with you at this time.
Information becomes available on TV. We'll bring it to you. We're on TV. I'm Dan Gray.
Daniel LaPrade is up next with your local weather right after this.
Good evening and welcome back on your Friday, November the 13th. Yes, Friday the 13th, and we've seen some snow move into the region. The low pressure system that we've been talking about all week has tracked our way, and it's going to be quite the interesting weekend. We're going to see some high winds come in too later on in the weekend. However, let's take a look at the radar and see what's going on. So as mentioned, the low pressure system has tracked right over top of us right now. We are seeing some snow in our region as well as a bit of rain. The low pressure system yesterday was right above Thunder Bay here, so it has moved quite quickly, and we are going to see the activity continue throughout the weekend. Lots of snow on the way next week potentially, but we'll have to monitor that. If it turns to rain, we won't see as much accumulation. Now let's take a look outside. As has been the case most of the day, the sun has not been out a whole lot, but we will see that continue for till sunset, which is 5:07 p.m. tonight. So we're right around sunset once again. So our camera is brought to you by wirelesscom.ca, and of course you're looking at City Hall there. So make sure you check out their website for all the services that they have to offer, such as cameras and telecommunication services. Okay, so your expected highs today in the region ranging from -1 to 2 degrees, Thunder Bay to Timmins area, 4s in Sault Ste. Marie and Elliott Lake, and 6 in Sudbury. What we're looking at overnight, it's going to be chilly, -5 in Thunder Bay up to -8 in Timmins, -2 in Wawa, and between -3 and -7 between Sault Ste. Marie and Sudbury. And what we're going to look at for the night, mainly cloudy overnight, 30% chance of flurries this evening. Will clear up before the morning. Winds will be northwest 20 kilometers. They'll gust to 40, but then they will also lighten up as the night progresses and then into the morning. The wind chill will be -6 overnight. Now what we're looking at for Saturday, mainly sunny. Winds will become southeast, so we're going to see a bit of a warmer breeze. 20 kilometers gusting to 40 in the morning. We will see a high of 8 degrees. Overnight, we will see periods of rain or snow move in. 4 degrees is your low for Saturday night. That continues on Sunday. We're looking at rain all day. We may see 15 to 20 millimeters of rain. This is where it changes now on Sunday night into Monday morning. We're going to see a low of 2 overnight on Sunday, which could turn into some wet snow or flurries. So we may see some accumulation on Sunday night into Monday morning. And as we get into Monday, yes, you are looking at periods of snow. 2 degrees is your high. And then we're looking at -2 on Monday night. That snow will continue. And yes, looking at the 7-day forecast, it continues on Tuesday. We're looking at some flurries, only a high of -1 on Tuesday. And we will get back up to 5 degrees by Thursday with some sleet. And then we will see things clear up a little bit for Friday with a mix of sun and cloud remaining at 5 degrees. We are going to see the temperatures overnight take a tumble as we get to Monday night. They will stay below freezing until Thursday when they get back up to 1 degree. So we are looking at a low of -4 by Tuesday. By the way, your normals for this time of year, 4 degrees is your high, -3 is the low. And as we mentioned, the sunrise and sunset are getting shorter as we get closer to the shortest day of the year in December. So let's take a look at the weather photo. And yes, this was sent in this morning. It was actually the snow from this morning. We did have a bit of accumulation in some of our higher elevation regions. So thank you for sending this to us, Bruce. If you want to send in your photos and videos weather related, please send them to ontvweather@gmail.com. You include your name and location and they will go up on the show, on the newscast here, and as well as on SiouxOnline.com. And then of course they'll push to our social medias where everybody gets to see them there. And while you go to SiouxOnline.com, you can see the stories that we've presented to you throughout the day and the newscast, as well as the weather. And you'll find all the links to the social media, such as the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, where you can subscribe on demand to watch everything on our channel on demand. So make sure you do check that out, SiouxOnline.com or myalgoma.ca. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Mike will be back right after this break with more news. Have a great night.
A report to Sault Ste. Marie City Council is asking city staff to look into all aspects of security in the downtown core. The motion reads that in order to create a safe downtown, the city must invest in technology or resources. Councillor Matthew Shoemaker says council has seen the headlines and downtown businesses have reached out. Councillor Luke Dufour pointed to people having to pick up needles before employees can get to work and that he himself has been a victim of crime. The report does not have a timeline to come back to council. A previous report to council on the provincially mandated community safety plan should be back no later than January 2021. The Chippewa County Health Department is announcing the region's first deaths tied to COVID-19. The department says 2 people, described only as an older male and an older female, have succumbed to the virus and that no further information will be released. Karen Senskus, a department health officer, stressed the seriousness of this virus, stating all must work together to protect one another as cases are growing. The health organization asks for residents to wear a face covering over your mouth and nose, avoid gatherings with anyone outside the home, and to stay home when feeling unwell to reduce the chance of more illness and death. Sault Ste. Marie MP Terry Sheehan has announced $3.9 million in support for 27 small and medium-sized businesses in north central Ontario and the Timmins-James Bay region. The funding is being administered by FedNor through the Regional Relief and Recovery Fund. The money covers various communities across the region, including Sault Ste. Marie, Algoma, Manitoulin, Hearst, Kapuskasing, Timmins, Kirkland Lake, and the James Bay region. Organizations such as Tourism Sault Ste. Marie, Timmins Chamber of Commerce, and Destination Manitoulin Island will also receive some money to bridge the financial gap caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. PUC is warning customers of a phone scam that has recently surfaced in Sault Ste. Marie and the surrounding area. Callers claiming to be from the provincial government are seeking information from households regarding their qualification for energy rebates. They're asking to set up in-home appointments by a certified energy advisor to assess how much of an energy rebate they may qualify for. If you receive such a call, do not provide any information or book an appointment and hang up immediately. Provincial programs like Save on Energy do not call consumers and ask to schedule a home audit. Instead, interested consumers have to sign up or fill out a contact form before receiving a call back from the program service provider. The Lung Health Foundation and Savoy's Jewelers were selling tickets last night in hopes of raising $4,000 for the charity. On TV was there to get all of the details.
Lung Health organization is a wonderful organization, and Savoy's Jewelers feels that it's important for businesses to give back to the community that support it so well.
Tonight we're hosting the Savoy's Diamond Tree event. We normally, this is a kickoff to Festival Trees every year, but this year, because of the circumstances, we're going to be here at the Station Mall selling tickets. So the tickets are $20 each with a chance of winning a $1,500 piece of diamond jewelry. And with that $20, you get an ornament from this tree here.
So the idea is you buy a ticket, the customer will come to the tree, pick an ornament, we'll grab it for them. You simply just pull it open, just like that. You pull the little ribbon out and you would open it to reveal your prize.
There are 200 tickets and all proceeds are going back to the Lung Association.
Well, we normally sell out, so we're hoping to raise $4,000.